Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Amy Craker, licensed naturopathic doctor, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about digestion. And I'd like to offer you kind of my 3 top tips for good, healthy digestion. If you're feeling gassy or bloated, or if you feel like after you eat, you look like you have a food baby, then these tips are going to be really helpful for you. So number 1 is to chew your food. Sit down and eat. Make sure you're sitting and you're not busy and running around doing things. When you're busy and doing things, your body is in fight or flight mode and not in rest and digest mode. So sit down to eat and chew your food really well. So that's somewhere between 10 to 30 times per bite that you should be chewing every single bite so that it gets into the stomach and it's already starting to be digested. The salivary enzymes, the enzymes in your saliva actually help to start the breakdown of the food process. And it also stimulates to your brain that it's time to start digesting. So your stomach will release more stomach acid so that it can digest the proteins and the fats. And then as it goes further along into your digestive system, the fats and the carbohydrates will get digested in the next small intestine step of digestion. So sit down and eat, chew your food well. Those are the first 2. And the last one is actually to look at what you're eating, okay? So the things that generally cause the most issues digestively are things like refined and packaged processed foods and foods that have a lot of sugar. Sugar feeds bacteria. Bacteria love sugar. Yeast organisms love sugar, but our digestive tracts and our bodies don't need a lot of it. So we want to actually limit and reduce the amount of sugar that we're having and eat foods that are found naturally in nature. So I'm not talking about fruit sugars here, I'm just talking about added sugars, the things that you find in packaged and processed foods. So those are my top 3 tips of the day for digestion. The sit down and eat, rest, so you can rest and digest, chew your food well to trigger your brain and your body to be ready to digest food, and then make sure that what you're eating, maybe this actually should be back to tip number 1, it really should be the first step of the process, is to choose your foods wisely, decrease the sugary foods and the refined packaged processed foods that are going to cause problems for digestion. Take care.